I teach is that loneliness is draining, distracting, and uncomfortable. And even if you are around people, if you don't feel a deep sense of connection, you can actually still feel very lonely. And too much loneliness can lead to isolation, which is the disconnection from myself, the disconnection from others. And it's really the root reason of shame, which is I am unworthy of love, respect, and connection. Therefore, I hate myself, I betray myself, and I disconnect from myself and other people. The difference between loneliness and being alone is peaceful and solitude. It's a time to create and restore and to connect to self. And so I got asked, like, how do I deal with loneliness after being in a relationship for 8 years and now I'm by myself? And it's a little intense. It's a little crazy at times. And so I'm not saying it's easy. Like, I'm not just coming up here and saying it's cookie cutter. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that I'm I'm a ninja at this. But the practices that I do is I remind myself that this is a time for me to develop a relationship to myself and who I am now at 34 years old, and what are my thoughts, opinions, and beliefs, and what do I want to do. And so I've been practicing taking myself on dates and connecting to myself on what I do enjoy. When things get really hard, especially at nighttime or when I'm by myself or when I'm having a little, stress or mind fuck, I place my hand on my heart like this and I hold myself. It sends the same electrochemical signal to the brain as if you're getting a hug from someone you love. So you're literally hugging and loving yourself. And I'll let myself cry and I'll let myself experience whatever I need to experience in that moment to allow those emotions to flow. In addition, I also talk to my friends or to my therapist and I say, it's really hard for me to reach out. It's really hard for me to express my needs and my feelings, and I need help with that. And then they tell me, and they help me, and they reach out to me, and we text and we communicate, and they know because it's hard for me to be vulnerable and ask for help. They reinforce, like, we are here for you, and that's really helpful. But there was a long time where I didn't have that. There was a long time where it was just my therapist, and I didn't have friendships who were there for me. And so the practice that I did every single night is that I would imagine as if I did have friendships, because the subconscious mind doesn't recognize the difference between real and imagined. So when I would fall asleep, sending out the signal that my friendships were finding me, like saying on a magnetic field, that my friendships were going to find me, my soul connection found me. And you know what? Now I do have soul family. And so don't give up. If you are feeling lonely, it's a temporary mind fuck. Remember it. You can pivot to that, to just right now you're just alone, but you're learning to reconnect to yourself. And through connection to self, you're going to find people who are aligned with your values because you've aligned to your own values. And I hope this was helpful, everybody. I am sending lots of love. And of course, if you want help, DM me for hypnotherapy. I also created the Becoming Unfuckwithable package, which is 6 hypnotherapy sessions at a discounted price. Sending lots of love.